How are
Hello,
you?
hello. Oh my goodness. It is a great evening and we have great things to share tonight
I
for sure.
know, I know, I know. And we've got Lisa here. Lisa's just, we see her name, but she's really here. Say hello, Lisa.
Hello, they forgot to beam me up.
There you go. Beam you up, Scotty. Right,
Oh
exactly.
goodness.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Okay,
you ready?
we're ready. Let's get
Okay.
started.
Well, as summer is winding down and school is starting up, we have our new Expect the Exceptional Mary Kay product lineup. The many facets that have enriched the lives of women throughout the last 60 years, casting a brilliant light on what's to come, including these thoughtfully enhanced and confidence boosting Mary Kay color products and fan favorites. We welcome you tonight to a very special night. I'm Sally Ralph, along with Lisa Wiegelt and Becky Davies, and you are in the right place at the right time.
All right.
So, Becky, do you want to cue the confetti with the box?
Yay!
Cool. Well, I know you can't see me, but you can hear me, and I want to talk to you tonight about the new waterproof eyeliners. I even prepared one eye in brown and one eye in blue. So, just use the visual, if you will. But can you imagine all the best traits of a beautiful, lasting eye look? Well, Mary Kay is ready to deliver with our new, long lasting, waterproof, fade and transfer resistant eyeliners. You might ask what makes them so special? The latest technology and ingredients include rosehip seed oil for the moisturizing effect and includes a built in sharpener. How to use it? Well, a single stroke or an expressive design confidently partner on defining eyes with our most inspiring pencil eyeliner yet. How long lasting, you might ask? Well, waterproof eyeliner stays devoted through tears or that last minute dinner invite with an all day fade resistant wear. This smooth glide and creamy texture provides a caring touch to your eyes and to that eye delicate skin. The colors that are available from classic black to pops of color of blue, brown, and steely. And for only 14 for all of this incredible beneficial goodness. And I put on all four, as you're seeing Becky do, on the back of my hand. And I did that when I was down in Dallas, and they stayed in my hand for 2 days, even though I showered. I wanted to see how long they would stay. So on the third day, they started to fade. So thank you, Vanna Becky.
Okay, that last one was steely.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can see, it's kind of a gunmetal gray color compared to the black over there. The brown is just a really nice brown. The blue is beautiful.
Absolutely.
And the steely is a lot of fun. And oh my gosh, when these go on, have you noticed how easily they glide on? I mean, like no tugging anymore, no a little bit as it skips across the eyelid.
Yeah,
These just go on super creamy.
take a look at my eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're beautiful.
Oh, they're beautiful. Now, what we did find out, you can see that they're not smudging or anything. So what we did find out was we had a couple of these when we were in Dallas, and we put on the product and then used a little smudger brush. So in our brush collection, we have a little smudger brush, and you can move them if you do it quick enough to kind of get them to go underneath the eye area like this. This has been on all day. I never have anything that lasts that long underneath my eyes. And then I did just a little bit on the outer corner in the brown today. And super easy to work with. And I liked the extra little tip that we got from Chantel Jennings and Stacy Waters on how to do a little smudging underneath there too, to get the softer look that's going on. Sally, what do you have to say about them?
That they glide on and they're so easy, no matter whether you are young and firm or if you have been around for a while. They do a fabulous job. Trust me. I know.
Yes, that is a great point. Great point. All right. Well, then right behind this, going, gone, is watch the eye makeup disappear with our beloved Mary Kay oil eye makeup remover. And you're just going to say, this isn't new. Why are you telling me about this? It's brand new. They've reformulated this best product. They've improved it. And I'm like, how can they possibly improve something like this? Well, wait until you hear this. This 100% oil-free formula removes even the most intense eye makeup with a few swipes. So we're going to take this off here in the back of the hand here in a minute. Waterproof mascara, no problem. Takes it right off. Bold liquid eyeliner, poof, it's gone. Take it all off with no tugging, no rubbing, and no greasy afterfeel. And it's an impressive disappearing act that you're going to want to repeat night after night. Sleeping in your makeup, it's a no-no. Don't do it. It's not good for your skin or for your eyes either. There's eye mites. We don't even want to talk about that. And it can contribute to the clogged pores and to breakouts. And the oil-free eye makeup remover takes the hassle out of the nighttime cleansing so you can prep your eyes with your favorite eye cream. So it's two different products. You can see there's a little line in between here. And we take it. Let me bring me up solo here. You can see it looks like it's spoiled actually, and it's not. Two different types of products. You mix them together so it emulsifies. And then we're going to take a cotton pad like this and apply some on. And let's see if we can watch this happen. We saw this here. Nothing's taking that off, right? Smudging over them. Watch this. It's like taking magic marker off. Whoops, missed some over here. And it's not greasy. It's non-drying. Now, I didn't notice that this was drying for the eyes at all, but no drying, no tugging. I'm going to try something that may or may not turn out very well because I have contacts in. But here we go. I put on 4 coats of mascara, and it normally takes a lot of extra effort. Let's see what happens here. So I just lay this on one eye, go up underneath the lashes just a little bit, kind of jiggle, just holding it there, but jiggling. And then I'm just going to wipe away. And look what it took off so far.
Wow.
Easy peasy. So we continue with that. And right now I can still see out of my contacts. So I'm pretty excited about that. So anyway, it's the other oil-free eye makeup remover was around for 25 years. And so it was time. We've got new ingredients. You're probably wondering, well, why did they mess with things like that? And why do they do that? We have new ingredients because we are a global company. We have new ingredients that we become aware of over the years, things that can make things better and improve things better. And that's exactly what they did to this. So it is available now from your beauty consultant for $20.
So I wanted to share one more thing too, that on the
Yes.
back for the directions, it's a white background. So you can actually read how to use it. And sometimes when it's clear and the directions are on there, it can be a little bit more challenging, but that's something that they've done for the back of this bottle.
I
Excellent.
love that. Love that. Love that.
Well, our next is the
Yay.
Expect the Worry-Free Lip Liner for just $14. So you can confidently dress up your lips for any occasion with this new fade and transfer resistant waterproof lip liner formula that uses the latest ingredients and technologies and now comes in 9 shades. Just listen to the shades that we have. There is the new pink nude, new beige nude, new mauve nude, new auburn nude, new truffle nude, and in the pinks and reds we have rose, new hot pink, which is right here. This is the hot pink, and also the red and the berry. Beautiful shades to help you just make it happen. And just like the eyeliners, these go on. They are so creamy. So I have a beige nude and I have the hot pink on the back of my hand. At just $14, each Mary Kay waterproof lip liner delivers a smooth glide and creamy texture, as well as it helps lipstick and lip gloss hold longer. And it contains vitamin E and hyaluronic acid to nourish and condition, as well as retractable built-in lip sharpener and the cap. So let me show you what it's like. This is really great. So it's just this little tiny, and so you can always keep the tip sharp. Keep the tip sharp, and you can make it work. And then it goes back in and it clicks firmly, different than what we've had in the past. So this is a great option. Again, I get to order the new ones hopefully on the 10th, just like you all do.
Yay. And we've got a question that we had here. I'm going to bring it up. Judy Custer wanted to going back to the eyeliners, wanted to know if they are good for tight line users too. So the answer to that is yes, because the same thing that Sally showed on this colored cap here on the end of all of them, you pull this out again, and we've got the little shaper. It's not a sharpener, it's a shaper. Mm-hmm. So see how nice and, here, take this Kleenex. See how nice and firm that line or the tip is because it's brand new out of the box. And what this does then is it goes over the top, and you just gently turn it back and forth just a little bit in order for it to shape. And as she said, it clicks right back in, snaps in when it's done. And then you can always have that just out of the box look. So hope that helps, Judy, for answering that question. So thanks for the question too. That's really exciting. All right. So we want to take a little bit of extra time tonight and talk about the company has a focus about then, now, and always. And we all three of us just came back from our yearly celebration in Dallas called Seminar. And that was very apparent about letting us know what it was like then when the company started in 1963, 60 years ago in September 13th, what it's like now. And then at the helm of our company right now is Ryan Rogers, who is the grandson of Mary Kay Ash and his father, who, along with Mary Kay, after her husband passed away, really helped to start the company and get it rolling in the beginning. So what I want to do is I want to find out first who in the audience is familiar with Mary Kay. And if so, which one of the bottles is represented in your first introduction? Is it that number 1 with the gold cap there? Is it number 2 with the freshener that we had? Is it number 3 with the shape of the bottle and the moisturizer? Number 4 for our current, or for a cleanser that we used to have that was called the 3-in-1 cleanser. And then number 5, which was the 4-in-1 cleanser. Give us a number in the comments. We got Marlis was number 1, Sue was number 2, Bonnie Massey was number 3, Stacy's was number 2. Don't be afraid. Pop in the comments there and let us know. So things have really, really changed since over the years. And my first Mary Kay cleanser was actually in the jar and with that toner. I was a customer at that time. So it was a number 1. And we left it on for 20 minutes and then we washed it off. And we had 3 jars of the same size. There was a cleansing cream. There was an oatmeal mask. Does anybody remember the oatmeal? Marlis does. That at a girl. And we mixed that with either water, lemon juice. And what was the other one, Sally? Do you remember what the third one was? No,
I wasn't in that long, so I didn't try it.
Lisa, what about you?
Milk.
Milk. There we go. Milk was for dry skin. Water was from normal. And lemon juice was for oily skin. And we mixed that oatmeal mask up and put it on our face then too. And for eyeshadow, we mixed it with water like we were painting with watercolors, because there was like this whole palette. And then the lipstick was in the same palette as the eyeshadows. And we had to apply it with a little tiny brush, a little retractable brush too. So we've kind of come a long ways. So we want to talk just briefly for maybe 10 minutes or so about then, now, and always. And I'm going to ask my girlfriends here a question, and we're all going to kind of little bit of a round table. So kind of sit back. If you have questions, Judy says it was 1972, she thinks. So Judy, the company was 11 years old at that time, 9 years old at that time. That's exciting. So anyway, so first of all, whoever wants to start, Sally, if you want to get
I'll go.
started, tell
Okay.
me how long and why you started your business.
So
Then.
I've been building my business 41 years. I started in 82, and I came in because I wanted to have friendships, financial stability, and I needed personal growth.
Oh, okay. All right. Lisa, what about you?
Well, I started my business just shy of 40 years ago. I was new to the Minneapolis metro area, and I came in too to meet people like Sally to pay off my visa bill and college loan. And I didn't realize I needed personal growth.
Surprise, right? I think that's kind of the surprising factor for all of us. So my journey was 31 years ago this month when I started. And as a single mom, I was looking for some additional income in the household. So I was looking for finances, and I didn't know so much about the fun and the friends that were going to come along, and also the personal growth. When I think back to the hours that I would spend on the phone with my personal team builder that introduced me to the company, oh my goodness, she was a saint. And it's just really interesting to see how far you have grown in those time periods too. Okay, the second part of it is the now, like right now. So you started, and what is the reason that you're still here? I mean, 31 years, and Lisa's shy of, did you say 40, Lisa?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Sally, how many did you say again?
41.
41. Okay.
Yeah.
Why are
In
you
September.
still here? Okay,
Well,
why are you still here?
Because there's incredible friendships, so deep, so true, so value adding that you can't, until you experience it, you just don't know. So I stay because I have a mission to enrich the lives of women by connecting and building relationships. It's really important to me because I know what it's done for me personally.
Mm-hmm. Lisa, what about you? What's the reason that you're still here after all these years?
Well, all areas of the faith first, family second, and career third, the flexibility and the freedom to have been able to work when I could work and be able to be where I needed to be when I couldn't. And I think some of the reasons, other than like Sally mentioned, the friendships that run really, really deep, is the culture of Mary Kay. There is just nothing like the culture. I've always told people that I'm bilingual, that I speak English and Mary Kay. And I think it's really true. We have a unique language between us. We all smile in the same language in 35 countries we're in.
Yeah, and then I don't know, did you ladies have international?
Yeah.
Where did they come from for your seminar, Sally?
Mine, they were from the European countries, including 3 from Ukraine, which is like, okay,
Wow.
and they had to qualify to come and pay their way. And it's incredible what they accomplished.
Nice. Lisa, what about you?
We had 5 different countries, and believe it or not, it's been almost a month or 2 weeks. I'm trying to remember all the countries, but Spain was one of them. And like Sally mentioned, they had to qualify to come, and they had their own uniforms that they wear to represent their country or what the uniform of Mary Kay is at that time. And it's ironic because one of the countries had several men, several.
So I see Stacy's with us tonight, and Stacy was at the seminar with me, and I'm going to ask her if she remembers the country that had the long dresses. So pop that in the comments, Stacy, if you remember. But we had representatives from the Asian countries. So Singapore was there, Malaysia was there, Philippines, I believe, was there, and a huge contingency from China. Like they just kept coming out. And as they said, all in their different uniforms or whatever, similarly dressed like we were, similar material that they had used for some of our suits and stuff too, but in the style that was appropriate for their country too. So it was fun. We were like, what's the word I want to use? Like they were the paparazzi and they wanted to take our picture and they wanted to have their pictures taken with us. Celebrities. There we go. We were like the celebrities. So it was fun. I happened to be sitting on the end aisle and would make a comment. Okay, she doesn't remember. Make a comment about it, you know, about them, welcoming them and stuff. And they, oh, I had to picture, you know, so up and down, up and down. It was fun. Lots of fun. So the reason why I'm still here, I think is wow. You know, there was one thing that was said to me, because, you know, this business isn't without frustrations, like anything that you do. And I remember early on, my mentor, Marilyn Robertson, had said to us that, you know, don't quit because you never know if just around the corner is your pot of gold. And that has something that has continued to keep me going with one foot in front of the other, is the fact that, and of course, as I've learned in my own spiritual growth too, is that, you know, when there are challenges that are going on, it's because there's something great that's coming. And so one foot in front of the other, and then the friendships. Oh my goodness. Judy Custer is one of my customers that is on here faithfully tonight, and most weeks with us either live or watching on replay. And I met Judy when I was living back in Peoria, and I've moved now to Iowa, and we still get a chance to connect it. We still get a chance to catch up on the telephone, through text messages. We laugh and we giggle. If I left the business, I wouldn't have the connection with those people. So I think the friends too have kept me around too. And then of course, what we just came back from is like one big reunion. Like you see people that you haven't seen for a year or maybe longer, depending on what their travel schedule has been like. And it's just been a joy to be able to connect and learn from others too. Okay, the last thing is the always. That is things that are kind of into the future too. So Sally, what are you passionate about for the future, your future or the company? Either one or both.
For the future, to continue to offer women who are searching for a way to look and to grow personally and professionally inside and out. That is super important to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's great. Lisa, what about you?
You know, I mentioned it earlier, but for me, Mary Kay has been the best personal growth course that I've ever been paid to take. And recently visiting the updated Mary Kay Museum while I was at seminar, I saw how much growth, change, technology, and brand presence, and all that Mary Kay Ash and her son Richard did to buy back the stock from the New York Stock Exchange, and how they leveraged everything. And it took them 20 years to do that. And by them doing that, it propelled us to move quickly into the global markets. And when COVID-19 hit, China, in a brief conversation that was between KK Chewy and David Hall, he mentioned that, David, I don't know if your government's going to ask you to make hand sanitizer. And if you do, you're going to need this one ingredient. You don't need much, but you will need it. And on a whim, David took the advice and he ordered it. And it is what allowed our U.S. Mary Kay to remain open during all of this because of our personal care products. And that's what created our hand sanitizer that we did. And, you know, that was all funded by Mary Kay Ash's family. Mm-hmm. And so we truly are on the cutting edge of what people want. And someone out there wants what we have to offer. And we just need to find them and we need to answer their prayers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I think what I'm passionate about for the future is I just really think we're a best kept secret. We honestly are. We're family owned. You know, we do some advertising in magazines because I know some of my customers have pointed out the ads that they have noticed about our products and stuff. But those are not, we haven't paid anybody to endorse those. Those aren't paid endorsements. Those are endorsements of somebody that has come after us to see what we've got and to be able to test it, like in the Good Housekeeping Institute. I'm super excited after being at seminar to hear from Ryan Rogers, the grandson of Mary Kay Ash. I was just telling my husband this morning, super, super smart. His dad was very intelligent. So he has the brains of his father, but he has the humility, the, I don't know if I want to say softness for a guy. If there's a better word, Sally and Lisa, you can jump in, but the heart of his grandmother. And I mean, he's a person that's not afraid to show emotion. He talks about his 14-year-old daughter and how he hopes that she takes over the company someday, and the conversations that they have together. But he's also mentioned when we were together too about, where we've been. They did a great video series about where we've been as a company, where we're at today, and what he believes needs to be done for the future in order to be able to, for sustainability of not only the business opportunity. Did you know that our company is a company that promotes for the beauty consultant only, that they will never overstep their bounds and do the orders for themselves? It is all about the independent beauty consultant. We can't say that a lot for a lot of the other businesses that are out in the direct sales industry. We follow the code of ethics of the Direct Sales Association. And if you're wondering what's that all about, go Google that tonight and take a look at what it is. And we've had several people that have been on the board of that Direct Sales Association too. So our code of ethics and the way that we conduct business, the way that we test our products, the number of patents, oh my goodness, I wish I had all of that stuff at my fingertips right now. And the good that we're doing for the environment too. It's only going to get better. And you'll have to come back next month because we've got something brand new that has been reimagined, much like our oil for eye makeup remover, that they are making even better than it currently is right now. So I'm just you just can't imagine that it can get any better, and it continues to get better every single year.
Excellent.
If I could add something to that,
Yeah.
Sally, is that I think in Mary Kay Ash's view, we were the original side hustle, and Mary Kay Ash was the original influencer, and she would have loved Facebook. She said, "Book every face." And so that sense of humor, the sense of devotion that she had, not only to her organization, but to her faith, is what really, I think, has helped propel us ahead. And Mary Kay was just learning how to email before she had her stroke. And so she was on the cutting edge.
Yeah. Sally, any other comments you want to make?
Yes, I wanted to briefly talk about the building relationships part.
Mhm.
That's one of the key building blocks that happens, whether you know it or not, within the business. And it makes such a major difference because what it does is it stretches us. When you come into somebody who is maybe somebody you aspire to be more like, or you want to learn what they're doing because they're just on fire, that type of thing stretches us, and it makes such a difference in how we just bring everything together. Because when you are growing with a relationship, what happens is it attracts, when you're on fire, people want to come and watch you burn. I mean, and that's a good thing. And by doing that, it adds value to you, it adds value to other, and it brings your customers and your consultants that you are working with, just it impacts them so with their family and with their circle of influence, and you are adding value to everybody, and so are they when they're in that circle. That's so important.
Yeah. And I'm going to kind of add a little bit too. We've got great training, and we've all talked about self-improvement, and we're still self-improving. I had a conversation with my husband before I left for seminar, and some entertainer, I can't remember which guy it is right now, is getting ready to turn 100. And we've watched many entertainers turn 100 years old. And we had a conversation that we think because of their engagement still with their craft, right? They're entertaining or acting or whatever is part of their craft. It's kept their mind active, of course, their body active and stuff, and interacting with other people helps with the longevity of their life. So I'm backstage waiting to go on stage for one of the stage calls, and got in a conversation with one of the ladies and said, you know what? So many times I think there are women that think, oh, that's for the young ones. I'm getting ready to retire, or I'm retired, or, I don't want to be bothered, but oh, I think that's act 2 of our lives right now is when we decide to step away from our other employment, that there is still lots of life. And when you get to sit down with a woman that takes her makeup off in front of you, there's some vulnerability that happens and an opportunity for you to mentor. And back the wagon trade days, I like to read books about that. They're going across the plains, and they got to mentor the younger people at that time because they were doing life together. And now we live in our own homes, and we have garage door openers that go up and down and swallow us whole. We don't get to interact with people. And this business, as Sally keeps bringing forward, is an interactive business, and we're constantly learning and growing along the way. So regardless of your age, right? Go ahead.
Exactly. And they were recognizing women who had been in the business for 50 years. And when you take a look at them, and Mary Kay for 50 years, and you take a look at their skin and the way they act and how they hold themselves, you wouldn't know that at all. But they have sage advice for the people who are coming up, because who wouldn't want to learn from others who have been there? Yes, we've done it many different ways, but we continue to change and learn in the process. And boy, is that important.
Yep. And cue the confetti. We survived COVID in the business too. We survived that. We can survive anything as far as I'm concerned. So Judy Custer said, we were sold, I like this. Here, I got to show this comment. We were sold the product by the use of the pink cream the hide tanners use. Mm-hmm. And that is absolutely correct in how she got started is with her hide tanner story too. So very fun. Thanks for sharing that.
So
all right.
Let me cover the products that we have for tonight. So I want to remind you that, oh my goodness, new and exciting things that you're going to hear tonight. The 4 eyeliners and 4 different shades, as well as the new and improved Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover, as well as the 9 lip liners that are waterproof and ready to work for you.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Not being on camera, I had the ability to watch the enthusiasm in Becky and Sally's face and really focus on it. And I got so excited, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you just bring back hope to a lot of people. And I think what you shared, Sally, about bringing up the youth, our company looks youthful, but we also want to and still do act mature in the ways that we do business. And there are certain standards that Mary Kay Ash put in place 63 years ago, and they are still so relevant today. So thank you for sharing your visible enthusiasm. I thoroughly enjoyed, even though I didn't get beamed up, but here we go. So for tonight, our final code word is fall 2023. Don't forget to share it with your consultant. Come back next week for all about the brush. Then, starting on September 12th for 6 weeks, we're going to be having our brand ambassador series. There will be prizes for you to win every week, weekly discounts, a grand prize drawing, and a discount that you can earn for the rest of the year. I am going to say that again. This is a big deal. There will be prizes for you to win every week, weekly discounts, a grand prize drawing, and a discount that you can earn for the rest of the year. Whew. So you can earn all of this by watching all 6 lives, either while they are happening or on playback. So get your girls gathered for watch parties, either all together or from the comfort of your own homes, and earn some hostess credit as well. And as you bring friends to join our group, don't forget about our one-time, anytime discount when you share your Tuesday night with your girls. This will give you the opportunity to get the products that you love for free. And if you're looking for a more permanent discount on the products you love, we extend our hand and welcome you into our pink bubble as a brand new consultant. It's only $30 to start, and it immediately gives you access to a 50% discount. So if you're looking for more money or for a discount on your products, check with your Mary Kay consultants on how to just get started, because it might not be for you, but you might know someone who could really benefit of what we have to offer, and we may be in turn answering their prayers.
Awesome. Well, thank you, my friends, for participating and being here this evening and running this moment with me, sharing your hearts. And I love the fact, Lisa, that you caught the enthusiasm by being able to watch instead of be on camera or whatever too. So thank you all to our customers, whether you're watching live or going to watch on the playback or later on. We appreciate you. Because of you, we are where we are today, wrapping up 60 years with Mary Kay and looking forward to the next 60 years too. And then come back in, is it next week already? I think it's next week already, when it's all about the brush. And we're going to be here at the same time, same place, getting an opportunity to learn about all the brushes that we have in Mary Kay and what do you do with them? Come back and that question will be answered. So, all right. With that being said, we will see you at another time. And again, thank you for participating tonight. We'll see you all later.
Good
Bye,
night.
ladies.